Heroes of the Storm. Hello, I'm Orestria, and I'm doing something a little different this time. I had a Hero League match the other day that I thought was really intense. I think it's probably the best Hero League match I've personally ever had. I'm not going to do face for that because it just kind of seems weird because it won't be, the authentic reactions. I already know the outcome, so I have spoilers. I will not give spoilers, but I have spoilers. If you follow my Twitter, you've had spoilers. Sorry. So sorry. Draft was really weird. Because, they banned Nazebo when... They banned Nazebo when we already... Oh no, which one's me? Okay. They banned Nazebo when we...
This fight and have our own,
Can't talk. They banned Nazebo when we already had, 2 ranged assassins and a Johanna.
The battle begins in
and
10 seconds.
If you're looking at their team comp, you'll notice the only character on their team with range at all is Lily.
3, 2,
So,
1.
they literally just gave up on ranged DPS. It's really, really interesting because one thing melee assassins excel at is actually getting in the face of a ranged assassin and killing them. But ranged assassins, excel at poke. So it was a question of can we outpoke them? Is Johanna and Kerrigan enough frontline to keep Nova, Tyrande, and I safe so that we can kill them? Right now I've got the game locked to my screen. So I think we'll see what I'm looking at, where my camera was during the match. Check the bush there with a spell. Always check the bush with your spell, not your face, unless you're stealth. Moving down to the bottom lane because no one was getting experience there. Nova opened up too soon, in my opinion. If she'd waited for a little bit and let me do some damage to him first, she might have gotten that kill. Whatever. It did push him out of lane for a bit, and that's always good, because that gets you more experience. Usually in Hero League, I play Sylvanas. It's really hard to get Ming, because the current meta, the first bans and picks are pretty much Ming, Kayle, Tracer, maybe Illidan instead of Tracer sometimes. So usually by the time it's your turn, Ming's already picked or banned, and I'm not any good at Kayle or Tracer yet. I need more practice with both of them. Alright, so we have a triple altar spawning. Tower of Doom is the special map where the core has hit points, 40 hit points, and you do a damage for each fort you control and 1 damage for your core every time you get an altar. We opted to try and contest the top 2. I grabbed the altar while Johanna and Tyrande dealt with them. Oh, Dahaka surprises us from the bush. I find it really annoying that this interface does not have the number out of 40, it just has a bar. It's really stupid. Now here we are, and with Kerrigan down and some of our team being for health, my goal here is just to poke. I just want to keep hitting them so that they don't get the altar until we can all come. Illidan got on me a bit. Illidan got on me a bit, so I'm trying to run away. Can't tell if the camera's focused on what I'm looking at anymore. I don't know how to use this interface very well. Tum-ta-tum-ta-tum. Alright. On my way top. See, what their Dahaka does all game, which is really, really good, is he keeps ducking out of these long fights to get experience. if he's low, he can just kind of go top, get some essence, heal up, and come back down to the fight. So I came up to counter him. I felt okay doing that because if one of them is up here and one of us is up there, then we're equaling each other out. You know, if I'm alone in lane, it could be a 5v4, but if I'm matching Dahaka, fine. So we took a little more core damage than them, but I mean, it's just the first shrine. Altar, what have you. I did not get a bottle of water before I started this recording, because I'm smart. I didn't know that he could disappear so fast. Also, I interrupted him just to be a jerk there. Pretty sure he was gone, and then I checked to make sure he was gone. When you see me backing up before hitting my W, that's because you get more W range the longer it goes. So taking 2 steps back can actually give it a little more oomph. Yeah, one of the strongest aspects of their team in this match, I think, was the Dahaka. The global presence, jumping up behind all of us squishy people from the bushes. It was really brutal. I'm going around the safe way because I'm a pussy. I did not want to walk this way, so I went all the way around.
They could see me now.
I was starting the channel on the safe side, but I noticed Kerrigan channeling and not doing anything about the bush. In general, you want to try and channel the furthest from where you think the enemies are coming. So if they're fighting here, and this is their side of the map, you want to try and channel over here. Kerrigan keeps trying to, like, channel without stopping the Lily, and the Lily can stop us all day. And stopped us long enough for this roll to show up. Does she get out, or does he lightning her? Nah, he lightnings her.
Good kill.
So I have no interest in trying to capture the shrine right now. I just want to stop the enemy team from getting it.
Killing spree.
Team is busy fighting bottom, but I mean, if Lily's trying to capture this, then they don't have their heals down there, and that's the thing. You can see Tyrande and Kerrigan on their way. I tried to sneak a cap there because it looked like Lily had disappeared, but she was just waiting for me. Do I already have the shield? No, but I already have the teleport does damage. I'm going full teleport this game, so... Lost our healer, which is never a very good thing. I'm still shooting at people from off screen. But there's nothing I can do. Tyrande says give, and that's the correct decision. Yeah, the enemy team got to 10 and got some kills. Not sure if they got the kills first or not, actually. So here you can see a lot of my team coming to defend this, but I instead have gone up here, because I know our defense will be a lot stronger if we hit 10. I'm staying back. I hope. Yeah. I'm not likely to try and walk up and get the towers, because I do not see most of the enemy team. In fact, I suspect, yeah, I'm gonna back up once I'm sure I've got the wave. And actually, I missed that one, I think. And I get a nice reset there.
You fight with such passion.
Hit the R before I knew he was already dead, and then just kind of had it wasted, so...
We must strike this hero down.
Can't decide what to do. move. Can't decide what to do.
Terminate this hero.
This drives me nuts on this map when people get these siege camps and just kind of leave them alone.
The altars rise from the depths.
Ooh, getting sundered. Shauna going down again. This one I'm just kind of hoping to get a reset, because if I can get a reset I can do really great. Li Ming's one of the best defenders in the game, because all she needs is a reset. A Li Ming on core can like 1v5 the enemy team if she's lucky and good. And if they're not careful. In case you're not familiar with Li Ming, what I'm talking about when I'm talking about resets is Li Ming's trait is critical mass. And that means that if she gets a takedown, if an enemy dies close to her or from her attack, then all of her abilities come off cooldown, even her ultimate.
Hero.
Whiffing all my abilities. Oh yeah. Stayed behind and found a wild Dahaka. Whiffing all my abilities again. Oh, I think that Disintegrate would have worked if not for the Thrall. Got a reset, but I would have no mana.
Fight with such passion.
Terminate this
So
hero.
at this point in the game, we're even on levels. We're actually ahead on kills. But they've got a pretty good lead on the core health.
We should take this mercenary camp.
We're not in a pure deathmatch mode. Like 13 and 10 kills isn't huge. Not low. It's not huge. Trying to defend and get this wave quickly before going down to the altar. At this point, I've got more teleport range, and if I take a lot of damage, I get it off cooldown. That's going to really help me escape from all these melees trying to chase me down. Oh, I don't know why I wasn't focused on the Thrall there. He had the wards of health. But there's the reset. I see them all nice and lined up, so I drop another Disintegrate. Another reset. Nova killed Lily up here, and it was close enough that I got counted for it. Get the Illidan. Get the Thrall. Start my Disintegrate in the wrong direction. I'm totally out of mana if you look at my mana bar. But the team finished it off. And that's a full team wipe. I don't mind going completely out of mana if it's, you know, to get a team wipe. Why is it not following my camera anymore? It was for a while at the beginning of the observation thing, and now it's not.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground
I don't know.
center. Use it well.
team is in a spot of trouble down here. Johanna's gonna go down. I have no idea why Artanis put the beam on someone with like a 5-second cooldown teleport. I'm in a spot of trouble here, but I'm going to teleport, get a shield from it. If I take enough damage, I get another teleport, so that's helping me to run away too. Now I've got to reset, but I'm not really in a great position to go in and try and do more damage. But we got the thrall anyway.
Got it anyway.
Rise again.
A lot of our team is down. The only real good news is that a good chunk of their team is down too, and they have longer death timers at this point. We're running up here to this altar. We have to remember that Dahaka can show up literally wherever he wants. I don't know why I didn't drink from the fountain on the way up, but whatever.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name.
I'm grabbing this altar while the team's fighting over this one. We let them get bottom because it's kind of impossible to defend 3, really.
The altar is ours. Fire upon the Gravekeeper.
Decided to poke at their wall.
Mine, and mine alone. I will not return to those wretched mines.
Team fight has broken out, and they were all clumped up throughout a disintegrate. I didn't get the kill. I was really close on 2 kills, but I didn't get the kill. Running, turning around, throwing out more spells, hoping to distract them from Kerrigan, and I do. Teleporting right into the middle of everything like a crazy person. Oh, minion block that W. Gronda has called retreat, but I feel pretty safe standing in the no man's land. If they cross this line, the cannons will start firing on them super hard. And with the fort hitting them, I can still dish out a lot of damage. I'm trying to poke at them. Nothing really happened from it, but it was worth a try. And you can see Dahaka up there getting experience again. At this point, we've kind of evened up the core damage, it looks like, but they're really close to 20, and now there's a double altar. And we have to take back our forts. So we're kind of on the back foot here. Both teams are up, so this is going to be a serious altar fight. And a risky one, because they're about to hit 20.
Yes! Victory is near.
At this point, I have still somehow managed not to die, which I take as a little miracle. I missed it there, but there was an Illidan pick. I think it was Nova managed to kill Illidan. Brawl healing up just massively there. Kerrigan going in even though she had the beam on her. Yeah, they have 20. This is not going well. Oh, I managed to blink out of, what's it called? Artanis' cube thing. It would have sent me flying back into them. But yeah, that went very poorly. So, now a couple of us are dead, they've gotten a couple more shrines, and we're still not level 20. Frankly, Johanna's fighting Artanis for not much of a reason anymore. Meanwhile, I have come down bottom to try and take back this fort. Again, the more keeps of ours that they own, the more damage the altars are doing when they get an altar. And if they ever got all 3 of our keeps, their core would just start firing like every couple seconds on us. In practice, that doesn't happen. Like, you do that in versus AI and it's funny. It very rarely happens in quick match, and if it does, it's usually for like a shot. They just got the boss. Swear to God, when I was actually playing the game, I never noticed that. I literally didn't notice until like a minute later when I was like, we should take boss. Oh, it's taken?
I need a reprieve.
So yeah, at this point our core is getting pretty low.
Don't stop now.
They took another structure. We're very much on the back foot. They've evened up the kills. 22-21. And we've broken out into a team fight over nothing. Toronto's died again. I'm just staying in the back line, trying to stay safe, trying to poke, hoping for a reset. They're all getting low, it's so tantalizing. You see them at low hit points and you just think like, God, if I can kill one of them, I can kill them all. Dodges all of my stuff expertly there. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Teleport, shields. And we kill the Thrall, and now I'm not in a position to use my resets. But Illidan's on Nova, can I help her? No. But can I get away? Oh, can we get Illidan? Oh, so close.
You are no longer welcome, Lord.
If he had taken like 1 second longer to get out of the keep range, he would have died there. Objective? Well, there's no shrine right now, so I'm not sure which objective she wants. We are level 20, and I did take the slow on my disintegrate. Personally, I almost always take the slow. And secondly, against a bunch of melee, it seems like a really good idea. They would have had that kill if Tyrande hadn't have tried to stun first. If she'd waited for the Kerrigan combo and then stunned on top of it, we would have had him. He has Apex Predator. He disappears basically instantly. It's really gross.
Don't stop.
Again, when you take these camps, and there's a weak fort, what you want to do is take the keep.
These mercenaries.
They're going to get more mercenaries, but what we needed to do is get the keep. Hopefully we can get these mercenaries in time.
Terminate this hero.
So see, if we got this keep now, we would have 6 points of core damage from these mercenary groups. But instead, Nova and Tyrande have gone up top to try and defend. So we're not going to get the keep down before the minions. That's that's 2 core damage that we could have had that went to this keep instead. And now we have 4 going here, and we're backing up. You don't want to back up. You want to be here so that you can defend it. Yes, they would have gotten these keeps, but as you've noticed, they've gotten these keeps anyway, and we could have guaranteed the core damage. Just so happens they're going to make it, but it would have taken 1 hero defending this to stop that core damage. And we're still really behind on core damage. Illidan's metamorphosizing on top of me. We're going to slow disintegrate him into Nova's precision strike. We're just going to throw out all our damage. I threw out my W and Q there, and then slowed him to make sure he couldn't get out of the way of them. They're running right to the altar, but Kerrigan and I are wisely taking the keep back. We will do less damage capturing an altar if we don't have those shrines back. I'm not complaining about them going here. I think that was actually a pretty good split. Here I am, so excited about resets that I'm like failing at typing. Also, I'm pretty sure I accidentally used my ultimate in the process of trying to type, but no one saw it, so I didn't say anything.
We should take this mercenary camp.
Not sure exactly how much hit points they have here, because again, this stupid interface isn't telling me. But it's possible that if we'd had this keep, we might have won. I don't know if this is supposed to be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or what.
Now.
We're planning on going to the boss. When it spawns, I went back to grab full mana because we had 20 seconds. And there's a good chance they're going to try and contest us. we're going to be in a team fight, I definitely want my mana. And again, it looks like they're trying to take their bottom keep back instead. So this is a great time to do it, because they're down here. Okay, they must have 5 hit points on their core, because I said boss is not enough to win. But you'll notice if we'd gotten that 2 extra core damage earlier, boss would have been enough to win. This map especially is literally a numbers game. You don't want to waste any potential core damage. You always want to try and take this keep by yourself before getting these mercs. And you want to try and guard the mercs. People who get these mercenaries and walk away literally tilt me on this map. It is like the most annoying thing in the entire game to me. It's like, you just got core damage and didn't bother to use it.
Rise from the depths.
Lily wandered into the wrong part of town.
That's why I make the big bucks.
I'm trying to hit the Illidan there, but I miss. So we're at the point if we get an altar, we win. If they get 2 altars, they win, I think.
The time is
I'm not entirely sure because the stupid interface doesn't show us the core damage. So Kerrigan is fighting over the bottom one and we're fighting over the mid one. I'm gonna get a nice little reset. Did they kill Kerrigan? Yeah, they killed Kerrigan. Gonna teleport away once he switches positions with me. Left Johanna fighting Illidan all by herself, so I'm gonna come in. And again, they're doing so much damage to me that it's actually giving me more teleports. And the teleports are giving me more shields, and that's the end of the game. It was a really tense match. We were behind for so much, and it was so scary just knowing they had so much gank potential. And so much damage, and we're so squishy. Is it gonna let me... Alright. So here were the final scoreboard. I was highest hero damage in the game, highest XP contribution in the game, and the only person who survived the game unkilled. I also had top takedowns in the game. Not top kills secured. Nova was wiping the floor with people there. And she definitely had more takedowns overall. Because this is assists, not takedowns. So Nova had most takedowns. But here's the thing. If I have that much hero damage, that means a lot of what she's doing is picking off the people I couldn't finish. Which is kind of how you want it to go, you know? Alright. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please press the like button below. You can also subscribe for more Heroes of the Storm content. Bye-bye. Not ready to leave yet? You can watch me play more HotS, watch me play HotS with Demonac, or watch Demonac and I fight over what show to watch in Anime Indecision.